All right, the motor's back in, huh? It's in.
The motor's back in, but we got a huge problem.
Yeah, this is very wobbly.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to thank all you guys for the 100K. We did it.
We did it. Thank you so much.
We did it. We did it in, I don't even know. Not that long time.
I did it. Nobody else
Alright,
did
dude.
anything. I did it. Just remember
No
that.
team and I.
No team and I.
Something ain't right.
No, I and team actually.
Also, we're gonna pick the winner for our 100K giveaway on this video. We're gonna pick a random viewer. So drop a comment.
The random viewer to get the helmet?
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? I was looking through some of the comments and somebody threw some shade at my boy Roz over here and said he was boring. And then all of a sudden I noticed somebody thought Roz is cute and has a nice smile. So who likes Roz's smile? Everybody likes Roz's smile?
It was you. Thank you for
It was not
making
me.
me feel better, man.
It was not me, but whoever likes Roz's smile, hit him up in the DMs, you know what I'm saying?
It was my bot account.
So basically all the gaskets that we've been waiting for to get John's engine long block assembled have arrived. So I'm basically just ripping through getting the headers on, getting the thermostat housings in place, and just finishing up dressing the long blocks. There's a lot of stuff that's tough to do in the car, or you don't want to do in the car because you don't want to damage it, such as the headers. You don't have a lot of room to do that in the car. So we do it outside the car, so we can just lower everything into place, connect all the lines, connect all the electrical, and make sure we have no leaks and run the car. We are going to have quite a bit of work to do after we get the engine in the car. Like I said, this is the first production we've done with the intake manifold and all that. So we do have some stuff that we've thought about and want to redo, or, you know, figured out a better way to do it. We're also developing our fuel system for the SVJs as we're doing all this. Obviously with the 85, it requires 30% more fuel delivery. We got to go ahead and make sure that we're going to have enough fuel pump, enough injector, enough line, and that everything's going to be able to return to the tank cooled down. You know, keep the pumps cool, keep the pumps fed, keep the fuel pressure up so that, you know, we're not having any issues up top. These V12s, as you'll see with DDE's car, they make a crazy amount of boost, especially up top. Part of what we've done to help with that on our car is gone with the 60mm wastegates. Even then, you just want to make sure that you have ample fuel supply so that you're never running out of fuel with these cars.
All right, so it's preparation day for paint. The minions, I and Danny, we're pretty much gonna have to start cleaning all these shipping containers so that we can paint them. So right now what we're gonna have to do is grind them all down, make sure that we take off all the stickers, get all like the patchy stuff off, and then we're gonna wash them, and then pretty much hopefully they'll dry over the weekend so that come Monday, we're gonna spray paint them black.
No!
How did you stand the pressure though?
What is this, World Mark Vegas, bro? Maybe you have the wrong setting.
Look, single, that's it.
Single, you need to be couple.
There's no couple, there's this mist. What is this? Yeah, how about this? But still, it's not strong.
It's okay. What a joke.
We're gonna paint these gloss black. So we gotta make sure it's clear as day.
All the decals start putting it.
You open this thing.
Oh my God, you're gonna spill that all over you now. Guaranteed. Oh my God. All right, we'll be back.
So this one's gonna be part of the fabrication room where all the fab guys are gonna be working. So essentially what we did is we cut 3 back to back here, and the guys over here pretty much cut through. So we're building all the exhaust systems, all the fabrication, all the turbo kits. So obviously we're gonna put some lighting, we're gonna clean it up, we're gonna do all this crazy stuff, but this is pretty much the main skeleton of what the fabrication area is gonna be.
Looks good. So this is 3 containers.
Yeah, 3 containers. So we got one here. What we're gonna do is pretty much clamp these together. One, here's the second one, here's the third one. We pretty much remove 2 walls here, 1 half wall here, remove that wall on that side of that container. So it's gonna be like a nice like L shape for the guys to be working in over here.
All right, the motor's back in, huh? It's in.
The motor's back in, but we got a huge problem. So
Why? What's the problem?
the problem is our stage 1 clutch took a little bit too much abuse in the car, and it cracked the hub around the springs. Basically, every time I would come to a stop and we're trying to park the car and whatever, we kept getting a transmission malfunction. Sorry guys, I've had a really bad cough. I've been extremely sick and the cough isn't going away. So I keep coughing like I'm a 62-year smoker. We were getting transmission malfunctions. So when we pulled the motor out and we pulled the trans apart and we opened up the clutch, we saw we had a catastrophic failure. So now this car is supposed to be back by the owner on March 15th, which he made us sign a contract for. But now we got to make a fully new replacement, complete custom billet, clutch, flywheel, everything, all from scratch. We're supposed to do that in a matter of 1 week. Put it in the car, break the car in, tune the car, test the car, get it ready, and send it back to him. On Monday, we're gonna have to call John and tell him, hey, guess what, buddy? We're about to cover a $20,000 clutch, so I think you should be more than nice and let us get an extra weeks to get the car back to you. John, I'm sure you'll see this. Do the right thing, please. Don't make my life harder than it is. I'm already extremely stressed out. I have a 4-year-old son at home. I don't want to have a heart attack and die. I would like to be here for a few more years. So keep it real, John, please. I love you.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on where we are at the shop. It's week 2 now since we got the keys, and we just finished actually painting the shipping containers. So Alex wants to go with the high gloss black finish, and this is just gonna be like the back main coat. What we're planning on doing is painting over these with maybe some murals or some kind of graffiti, some kind of art. So if you're in the LA area and you specialize in murals or any kind of art, please contact us and let's see if we could possibly work together. Now also what we're doing, since we're done with the shipping containers, we're gonna start painting the walls. And we're gonna go with maybe a dark grayish color. So that way, if it gets dirty, it won't be that visible and it's still gonna kind of brighten up the space. All right, what are you doing over here?
I'm setting up the ladder so Raz, who is 195 pounds of pure 6'2" muscle, single,
Yeah, to all our viewers are guys.
can test my ceilings.
Yeah, so we haven't really told you guys this, but where we're standing right now is gonna be the dyno room. The dyno is pretty much gonna go in here. We're gonna cover it up. We're gonna put a glass door out here so that the car can easily just drive straight in, just like how Danny is showing. And Alex will do all his magic in the dyno room. So much room for activities over here.
Look at all this floor space. We do aerobics in here. So many activities.
Are you ready?
This guy's gonna make me climb this. My back's hurting.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I swear, if my back hurts, you're gonna have to do it.
Bro. Are you serious? What the
Fuck, I'm gonna get dirty.
No, you're not, bro. Why, where are you
my
going? You have
North Face jacket.
a date afterwards?
Yeah, with your mom.
See how easy that was? Is it bending?
Yeah, it is.
All right, I want you to step on that one. Workers' comp.
Whoa. Yeah, this is very wobbly.
Is it?
I'm not safe.
You're... How's the view though?
It's actually pretty cool.
Imagine having a second floor there. 200 pounds right here. Plus he had just had a salad, so 203. So what's gonna be up there?
We don't know yet. I think there's gonna be storage. Probably maybe we can turn it into a kitchen.
More like maybe like a break area, huh?
Yeah, break area.
Okay. 24 by 40. Very roomy though.
Yeah, it is very roomy.
Emperor Motorsports. We'll see you soon. When do we plan our visit, Raz?
Hopefully at May.
Oh!
After May.
No, let's make it after June, after rainy season. Emperor Motorsports and Angie.
Yeah, Angie.
We'll see you soon.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Making my way downtown
Making my way downtown.
to pick up some boards. Why are you guys birds?
So our friend Nishan brought in his beautiful 991 Turbo S. He just got an exhaust done on it and he wanted a little bit more out of it tune-wise, power-wise. You know, he wants a little bit more backfires and whatnot. So he brought it by, we've read out the file. Alex is going ahead and building the file for us right now. We did tell him that he is most likely gonna need some new spark plugs. He's dropped the car off to get the tune and the spark plugs done, which is awesome. He listened to our recommendation, which not everybody does. So now we can go ahead and get the spark plugs swapped out for him. Car will run great, even better with the new spark plugs. We're also gonna be able to correct the gap on the spark plugs for exactly what Alex wants the car to have, and it's just gonna run awesome, sound better, and perform all around perfectly.
Look at the fire.
All right, so silver SVJ, we've gone over the built motor. I went over pressure testing the manifold. Now, we had to upgrade the injectors on this car because we were pretty much maxing out the stock fuel system on what we were running the car on. It was about 1,200 horsepower. And you know, automatically when you switch to the 85, you already need minimum 30% more flow through your whole fuel system. So we already knew that the factory injectors were not going to cut it for what we're trying to get out of this car now. We've gone ahead, we're using Injector Dynamics 1050X's. These are tried and true injectors. These cars are port injected, so we're spraying directly through the intake manifold, or into the intake manifold runners, directly through the head ports and going in the intake valves. So we're spraying these directly through our lower runners. Port injection on this car. Everyone knows port injection, you get a little bit more fuel supply out of currently, because you know, direct injection systems, you end up running out of direct injection pump, you end up running out of direct injector. There's a lot more things that you need to upgrade in the direct injection system. Luckily for us, this car's got port injection, so we're able to just upgrade the injectors, upgrade our fuel pumps, and we know that this car's gonna have plenty of fuel to do what it needs to do. Alex said, you know, we're shooting for some crazy numbers. We're shooting for some crazy numbers on this one, so we want to make sure that the fueling is going to be sufficient for the amount of boost, the amount of air that's going to be running through this thing. So now with these injectors and the whole fuel system that me and Alex have gone through and developed for this car, we are going to have plenty of injector, plenty of fuel pump, and all the fuel delivery, as well as the turbos are going to supply more than enough air. So this thing's going to be fucking moving, baby.
And that's the end of this week's video. I want to thank all you guys for helping us out, subscribing, liking, commenting. That really helps us out. On that morning when this life is over, I know I see your face. Come on. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray. Come on, Puffy. Yeah. Peace.